Week 1 is finally upon us. Giants football is back. Fall is in the air. I am so jacked up for this NFL season to kick off. Absolutely can't wait. And today's video, we're going to break down the Giants versus Titans at 4:25 on Sunday. And a couple paths to victory for the Giants and how I think this game is going to go. So with that, let's dive into things. So key number 1 is going to be stopping Derrick Henry. Is it possible? Losing Blake Martinez for a game like this definitely doesn't bode well for the Giants and help our cause because he was such a great tackler in the middle of that defense. So we're going to have to look to a lot of other guys to step up there. Especially up front between Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence, they're really going to have their work cut out for them. So I'm wondering how long of a leash Derrick Henry's going to have really in his first game back. So I wouldn't be surprised after that injury if you saw some more Dontrell Hilliard or somewhere else in the mix once they get tired of just pounding us with Derrick Henry. Another huge thing that definitely doesn't bode well for the Giants in this game is the loss of 2 key defensive players, especially on the edge, being Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't expect either of them are going to play at this point, looking at the injury report. So I don't know who's going to be able to rush the passer. I mean, Leonard Williams, but he'll probably be doubled inside. So Wink Martindale's going to have to get pretty creative with how he's going to bring pressure to Ryan Tannehill and the Titans offense. Key number 2 is going to be Daniel Jones. How is he going to look in this game? Obviously, the Titans have a pretty defensive-minded head coach in Mike Vrabel, so it'll be interesting to see how that impacts the game. And then also the Giants have a new offense under Mike Kafka calling the plays. So first and foremost, I think Daniel Jones is going to have to play absolutely flawless, especially in the first half, without any turnovers to kind of get his legs underneath him and get that confidence. But I expect it to be pretty difficult to know, how the Giants are going to look coming into this game. They probably didn't show all too much in the preseason, so it'll be interesting to see, what kind of plays they're calling right out the gate. I'd expect a lot of shotgun, maybe some quick screens to start, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a lot of checkdowns to Saquon 3rd and short to kind of just give a little confidence to Jones right off the bat. Key number 3, going to be the Giants wide receivers. What can I say besides who's going to step up here? Can Kenny Golladay make any plays, show any sort of effort that he wants to be on this team and play week in and week out? Wan'Dale Robinson, a rookie. Let's see how we use him. Probably in the slot, maybe some reverses, potentially some screens. Kadarius Toney, probably expect him to be out on the edge, maybe some, inside movement as well. But how is he going to look? Can he play a full game? Will he be able to be as explosive as he was when he did play last year? Sterling Shepard's on the injury list, listed as limited currently. And then, Darius Slayton, does he have any impact in this game? So we'll see how it looks, and we'll probably know pretty early on in this game how it's going to shake out. Key number 4, Saquon. We know how good and explosive he could be, but is he back to 100% healthy and into that true form that we saw him at a couple of years ago? It's going to be interesting to see how many touches he gets. Will they have a constant rotation at running back to help give him some rest? Maybe we'll see some Matt Breida and Antonio Williams after a drive or two, just to get that fresh legs in the offense and give Saquon a little bit of a break. I think Antonio Williams had a great preseason, so hopefully he gets some work here. With a revamped offensive line, it's going to be interesting to see, how they go about running the ball with Mike Kafka compared to the Clapper, Jason Garrett. Thank God he's gone. So, at number 5 is my pick for how this game's going to go. I think Brian Daboll and the Giants put up a good fight. The Giants show some glimpses of what they could do. I think they score a touchdown late in this game to make it look a little bit closer than how it was. But I'm taking the Giants to cover the spread. Final score, Titans 17, Giants 13. And I'm also going to give a little bit of a prop bet here as well. Derrick Henry over the 98.5 rushing yards, along with to score 2+ touchdowns. Some solid value there. So that about wraps up the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do the Giants have a chance in this game, or they're going to get absolutely thrashed? Sound off in the comments, and I'll do a review of how this game went probably on Monday, and we'll break things down and talk about the Week 2 matchup.